Hey y'all, I'm Marika, aka Brooklyn Betty. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back if you're a boomerang, if you're brand spanking new here. Stick around. I like to talk about fashion, food, and feelings because I'm a big Pisces. Like I just like to overindulge in all of the things, fashion, food, and I be in my emo bag. So if you like a little roller coaster, if you like a little fun, if you like a little sample platter of a little bit of everything, stick around and enjoy the ride or whatever. But y'all, I'm not used to being sat down here like this, especially on a Thursday. I'm usually y'all paper doll doing some fashion something and I'm pacing back and forth. But I don't know. I like being sat. Like I like this part of my chaise longue where I can just sit here and feel like I'm talking to the lady and feel like y'all talking to the lady too. Like, because we a little cray-cray-licious over here or whatever. So sometimes we be needing a little helpage. But y'all, how y'all doing? How's your week so far? We almost at the end. We almost at the holiday season. And I know if y'all stingy like me and selfish like me, I don't want to buy nobody nothing. So join the club. Sorry to everybody that got to buy people gifts. I only got one person on my list. But yeah, let's get into the footage. I got this from a brand called Kingsley. It is a gender inclusive brand. I really love this. Like I really love the texture on it, the dimension, all of the things, the color. It just gives. I love. I have on these jorts from Zara, these faux leather jorts that I have been wearing into the ground. I have on my Prada brogues or Oxfords or whatever you want to call them. I call them like a glorified wallaby basically. And these socks I think are from Aerie. But every year I get like their boot socks they call them because I just love a marled like sweater knit situation. But y'all, I wanted to talk about like defining and finding your fashion style or whatever because I get a lot of questions from the girlas about it. And I'm not gonna lie, I be in y'all business a lot when you hit me up and be like, well, how do you find your style? And how do you maintain your style throughout the trends? Which I think is actually really tea because that's a tough one, like, cause you can lose yourself in the trends. But I be going to y'all page and the style be already there. You could use a little bit of like accoutrements and things to like, gussy up the sitch. But I really wanted to talk about like finding and like staying true to your personal style. So that's why we are sat today because, girl, I just want to sit and talk to y'all or whatever. Come sat down in the living room and let's just have a kiki. But anywho, the first step to finding your personal style and like just being like, who am I? Like, as a person and in the fashion world, like what do I feel comfortable with? Like defining your personal style. And I feel like I've been kind of priming and prepping y'all a little bit for this topic just to think about it. I feel like I always give y'all something to think about. But a lot of times y'all be thinking too hard and y'all afraid to be daring or like step out on a limb with fashion. And I think that's fine because when you're afraid or you're nervous about something, that means you care about the result, right? So let's get into it. Basically, whatever you feel comfortable with, like that thing that you're always gravitating towards. If you in a crunch and somebody be like, you got to make a pimp decision and I need you to be downstairs in an hour so we can go out to do whatever, that's your personal style. Whatever that thing is that you're gravitating towards all the time is your personal style. People are always like, they trying to find it like Finding Nemo. Like it's already within you. It's already on you for the most part. Like if you are athleisure girly, you a cozy, comfy girly, like you love a legging, you love some wide track pants or some wide sweatpants. Like your aesthetic and your style is athleisure. Like that's just your style. Okay, baby? Like you can upgrade it. That's the thing. You can upgrade it and you can evolve. And like throughout my fashion career and things like that, when you see the girlas that pop out on the fashion scene, you don't get to see their backstory, like what they were like in high school and things like that. And I get that. So you thinking that they just popped out like peekaboo with this style, but whole time they have just been advancing their style as the years have gone by. Like I went to Morgan out in Baltimore, sure. And if you from New York, you a New York girly, you know, in high school, we used to dress matchy. Like if the J's came out and they were blue, that mean we needed a blue name belt. That mean we needed a blue like Pele shirt or something like that to match the thing. Like it was really no imagination back in those times. So when I went away to college and I got to see like a slice of life and just see all of these different people and how they dress, like of course you adapt and, you know, curate and cultivate your own little sitch. So the girls out in Baltimore, they used to wear a lot of like silver, a lot of silver and gold, silver cowboy boots, silver big belts. And I was never really into the metallics or crazy. I'm still not. Like I don't really play in the metallic streets like that. But back then, I thought, first of all, when I left high school, I thought I was about to be grown. I thought I was about to leave and be wearing shoes and all of these things. I sold all of my sneakers on eBay. And when I got there and realized I'm gonna have to be running across campus all day, I'm like, oh no, I need sneakers. So I ended up having to rebuild my sneaker repertoire out there. But as the time went by, I started adapting, you know, wearing more bold silver and gold jewelry, wearing silver accessories, silver bags, silver belts and things like that. Because I did like that style that they had out there. And also, if you come from New York, we used to wear doobies and wear our blowouts like pin straight. And I've always had fine hair. So girl, baby, what is you doing? It was given you could see the scalp. But so I'm gonna give it to my Baltimore girlas with the pin curls because they put me onto that, and I just loved a pin curl style because it made my thing here look so full. So I'm gonna give that to y'all, Pretty Girl County. I'm gonna give it to y'all. But yes, you adapt and you curate yourself along the way. It's not losing yourself. So getting into what your personal style is what you gravitate towards every day. Are you a romantic girly? Do you like the slip dresses and the ruffles and the laces and the frills? Are you more of an edgy girl? Like you just like to, you know, be very trendy, be very edge, be sleek, you know? Are you a grunge girl? It's giving Ashley Spinelli from Recess. Like you like your combat boots, you like your rugged Durangos and things like that. Those R13 boots that I have that are like very chunky and just, you know, grunge. Are you a prep school girl? Are you a collegiate girl like your friend, like me? That's me all day. Like, are you a boho girl? Like, you like to wear long dresses with boots and leather jackets. Like these things that you're doing every day or most of the time, this is the style that's already within you. Like always bringing up like what fabrics and things like that you guys gravitate towards, your cottons, your wools, your leathers, like that also helps you to pull in what your personal style is. So in order to find your personal style, you need to look at what you gravitate towards and what you're wearing most of the day. You might be a corporate girly, like a very sleek and Peaky Blinders, maybe androgynous kind of style. Like if you work 5 days a week and you in the office and you tend to wear that, and then on the weekend, maybe you're wearing trousers, slacks with a nice t-shirt. Like that's still within the repertoire of, you know, business cash. Like that can very much be your style, and you can, you know, dress that up any kind of way with lace shirts and things of that nature. So having great style and finding your personal style starts with what you already have in your closet. And then, you know, you add little embellishments along the way, hats, glasses, and things of that nature. Like I love a glasses. But basically my core style has always been a collegiate preppy look ever since like the days of A Different World. Like I always loved like how Ron and how Dwayne dressed, like with very preppy, but like with that, it's like a preppy hood but refined look. Like they were wearing like slacks with t-shirts and sneakers. It was very much like streetwear meets collegiate prep, and I love that. I feel like I always incorporate those type of assets along the way or whatever. There's really no wrong or right way to like, you know, hone into your personal style. It's just more so like, what can I do to enhance what I'm doing already? I think the most frustrating part about fashion as an art form is that we don't look at it the way we look at any other like beauty enhancers or things that we do for like maintenance. Because I feel like whenever someone is like, how do I find my personal style? They never want to start from ground zero. Like they never want to start from what is actually happening. Like overall, finding your personal style, you're starting from the foundation of whatever it is that you're already doing, right? So say for instance, you want a long ponytail, right? You're going to go to your hairstylist and she's going to start with the foundation of your small bun. No shade if you don't have a small bun or if you have a big bun, whatever. She's going to start from the foundation of your small bun and wrap some weave around that bun, right? Start from your foundation, what's already there. If you wanted some long fiberglass nails, your nail tech is going to start from the foundation of your shorter nails and build upon that. Like fashion is the same exact way. Like learning your style is basically knowing what's there and then enhancing that. So like with beauty and makeup, like I'm not a makeup or a beauty girl, but I know that overall I don't like too much. I'm a natural girl. So I know that from that information, I like a natural beat. That's all I really want, right? I want to enhance what's already here. So I think we get a little carried away when it comes to fashion. I don't know if it's social media that's doing it. If you're shy to like have somebody like not like your outfit, like, ooh, hated it. Like, girl, I don't know what it is. But you're starting with whatever it is that you already have. So my blank canvas, my blank slate, the things that I always gravitate toward is a collegiate stitch. We gonna have a nice varsity cardigan. We gonna have the varsity jackets. We gonna have the sweaters that go over the shoulders. We gonna have a nice crisp button up. We gonna do some layering. Like, y'all know, I was dying to death when I got my H&M button up. Like I wanted to wear it all the time. Like I was on camera most of the time wearing it with y'all. So I really nerd out over like prep-alicious stuff. Another aspect to finding your personal style, and I'm always going to say this no matter what with fashion, knowing your proportions. Knowing your proportions is a paramount thing to know within fashion because it also helps to dictate how you dress. Like I have a short torso, if y'all didn't notice. I like to wear a lot of crop things. I like to wear a lot of high waist pants, a lot of wide pants because it gives the illusion that I'm taller than I am. It accentuates the legs or whatever. When I meet people, they be thinking that I'm 5'9". I'm 5'5". But I know my proportions. If you're a pear-shaped girly, you might still want to do a little high waist, a little flared skirt, a little palazzo wide pant, and a more cropped situation because you're smaller at the top than you are at the bottom. If you're a tall girly, you might just want to wear like long line, flowy, long dresses or just really long pants. And then, you know, for God's favorites, for the girls that are all proportionate out here, y'all could just do whatever. Y'all could go and do whatever. You could click off of this right now. I don't even need to talk to y'all or whatever. I'm peanut butter and jealous. But no. But yeah, overall, the foundation of what your personal style is your personal style. If you are an athleisure girly and you like to wear leggings and you like to wear sweatpants, you might want to just, you know, do an upper echelon of the thing. Like go and make sure you have like matching sets. You have a nice little ox blood matching wide leg pair of sweatpants with a matching top and get you a nice, you know, maybe long windbreaker to go over it to accentuate that look. Or if you're like an edgy girl, you might want to stick to some nice moto jackets, some nice sleek things, you know, like very clean cut, pristine line things. If you're a boho girly, like just fully step into those things. Like take it up another level, like adding a hat to your dress instead of not wearing a hat, or adding some nice boots that maybe have a pop of color. But like at the core of my style, I've always loved color. And I've always loved like a rugby situation. Like if you go in my closet, you'd be like, girl, how many do we even need? But like as I advance my style, now it's not just the print of a stripe. Now we have the actual fabric that is creating the illusion of stripes. So it's just always evolving and curating your interest, always evolving and curating the thing. So yeah, I think I said what I needed to say as far as like identifying your style. It's basically there already, girl. It's in you. It's not on you. So yeah, once you define what that is, then now we can go in our closet and, you know, like pair and mix and match and see how we can enhance that style, and make it, you know, extra cutie and make it actually more so you. As far as maintaining your personal style while the trends go in and out, that's easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Because when jorts first came out, I loved them, but I'm also from the pedal pusher era. Y'all remember when we used to wear the skinny pedal pushers that came under the knee or whatever, and you thought you was hotness, monotonous? I'm from that era. So when I saw a jort, I was like, oh, you ain't say nothing but a word. These are just wide leg now, which I love because I just love an androgynous style. Like I love a more tomboy-y situation. So when jorts first came out, they were mainly denim, right? And I ain't really care for it because I'm not a big denim girl. If you notice, if I'm not wearing like denim on denim, I'm barely wearing jeans. Like I'll wear jeans as a last resort. I probably own like 6 pairs of jeans. And unless I can't find no other pant that I really want to wear with the outfit, that's the only way I'm really going to wear a jean, right? So when the jorts first came out, they were mainly denim. I bought a denim pair, but I barely wear those because I barely wear jeans. So that was a trend I was just like, until they started making them in like trouser suiting material, like very tailored with darts and with pleats and faux leather jorts. Then it's just like, okay, like baby, now I know bull, because these are the fabrications that I would gravitate towards normally, like a nice pinstripe or a nice seersucker or a leather to make a little edgy collegiate situation. So, I mean, I'm still wearing the trend, but I'm wearing it in the fabrication and in the means that that translates to my personal style. Like say for instance, if you were the athleisure, comfy, cozy style girl and jorts came out and you like, oh, I want to try it. So if they came out with a windbreaker, swishy pants material jort, or if they came out with the actual jersey knit sweatpants style jort, then you lit, girl. You lit. That's it. You're going to try it out, but on your means where it fits seamlessly within your own personal style. Like do not sacrifice being awkward or feeling not yourself to do the trend. Or if you just really, really want to try a trend real bad, go to the thrift store and find a thing and try to trend that way. Like don't go out and spend your hard-earned doll hairs trying out the trend, but basically take the trend and make the trend yours. Like say for instance, if I was a real like romantic-y girly, and you know how ties are all the rage now. If I was a real romantic-y girly where I like the frizzle, where I like the ruffles and the silks and things like that, child, I've been running from that all my life. I've never been the romantic-y girl because I've just never been, you know how back in the days that your mom will put you in a big Easter dress, like that has never been my life. Like I've been running from frills and ribbons and bows all my life. But say for instance, I was a romantic style girl and I was like, you know what, I really do want to try the tie situation, but I don't want it to be structured like a man's tie because like I'm a girly girl. Like I don't want that. You could take the tie and just tie it in a bow. And then now it's cute, it's girly, you got a little ribbon situation. Like, but this is the trend though. We're wearing ties. So you're on trend, but you're making it personal to your own personal style. You are not sacrificing what feels good, what feels comfortable, what feels natural to you for the trend. You're not doing that. So indulging in trends and maintaining your style within the trends, it's basically that. It's basically taking the trend and making it yours. One of the biggest compliments I get on Instagram is like, oh, I love the way you style this, the way you style this thing, because all of the girlies are styling all of the things the same way. They're styling it the way maybe the Free People mannequin might have styled it, or how they styled it on H&M, or how they styled it in Zara, or how the next girl styled it. And, you know, I look at my own test paper. Like, I don't look at anybody else's test paper because I have all of the answers when it comes to my own personal style. What feels good to me? How am I going to feel amazing and gorgeous and luxurious and absolutely delectable when I walk out the door? And that is the answer every time. What feels good to you? What am I always grabbing for? What am I always gravitating to? And, you know, I'm the preppy collegiate girl at the end of the day. Like most of my things, trench coats. Like I love a long to the floor situation. Like that is very like businessy, very like collegiate, very teacher like, if you will. Like, I love big satchels and things like that. Like, this is all in the same vein of my core style. Yes, I step out and do other things and do other things often, but usually I'm very much within that bag, like very tomboy and things of that nature. Very classic New York. Like, if you grew up in our era, it's just like grown up young girl clothes. Basically. But yeah, that is the advice that I have to lend to you all about finding your own personal style. Like, 9 times out of 10, it don't need to be found. Nine times out of 10, you wearing it every day. You just need to be pairing it in a certain way, or you need to get a new piece that ties everything all together nice in a bow. And that is just that. Like, if you a Canadian tuxedo girl and you just like to wear denims, like maybe in order to elevate your style, you wear dark denims and light denims, or you layer denims and things like that. Like, just be very playful and very like intentional and mindful, and always wanting to, you know, do a little bit more to step out of your comfort zone, but not to the point where you feel uncomfortable, not to the point where you are sacrificing looking fetch and fabulous for the trend or whatever the case may be. But yes, I think y'all are so funny with this question, because it'd be like, girl, you already doing the thing. You already on assignment, but I understand you. But yeah, I hope that this was helpful. This was fun to sit here and chit chat with y'all on my chaise longue, like we talking to the lady, like we at the lady. But yeah, help me help you, because I don't know what I don't know when it comes to y'all. So if y'all have any more questions, or if you want me to do any more videos on anything in particular, let me know, because I enjoy doing these. I enjoy answering your questions and, you know, creating content to serve y'all. That's what I'm here for, outside of the vlogs where I get silly and act cray-cray-licious. Like, I love to help y'all. I love to help women and men look and feel their best, because when you look your best, like, I'm telling you, you are unstoppable. Like, when you get compliments in the street, that makes your whole day. Like, you could be having a bad day, but if you look good and you feel good and you got that shit on, like, changes your mood exponentially. Okay. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my little Thursday thread segment or whatever. Let me know how y'all feel. Let me know what your personal style is. Let me know if your personal style has changed from one thing to the next, because that is very possible. Things happen all the time. But like, overall, I've always been this. And I'll put pictures throughout, or maybe I'll just use this time to put pictures. But overall, I've always been like a colorful girl. And I've always loved like the boy style for the most part. The preppy style is more male dominant. Like, we women have but so much. We got the little pleated skirts and things like that. But the men's they was the ones putting it on. And I really love that. I really love it. I love an androgynous anything. But yeah, that's that. Let me know what your personal style is. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. Let me know what trends you're looking to try, but you might be a little shy to try it. And yeah, I will see y'all back here on Sunday, y'all. Love y'all. Mean it. Bye.